Yellow pepper leaves are not a simple sign of one problem. A pale leaf is a clue, and the pattern tells the story. If the oldest leaves turn yellow from the bottom up, the plant may lack nitrogen. If leaves fade while the soil stays wet, the roots may be short of air. If the veins stay green while the leaf tissue turns yellow, a soil pH imbalance may be blocking nutrients. The right treatment begins with careful investigation. This yellowing is called chlorosis. It means the leaf has too little chlorophyll, the green material that helps the plant use light. Without enough chlorophyll, the pepper plant makes less energy. Growth slows. New leaves may stay small, flowers may drop, and the final pepper harvest can shrink. Do not reach for fertilizer yet. Read the hidden language of the leaves first. Touch the soil near the plant, not just the surface. If it feels wet and heavy for many days, overwatering may be the cause. Pepper roots need both water and air. Water fills the spaces between soil crumbs, while air helps roots breathe. When those spaces stay full, roots can weaken and fail to take in nutrients. The leaves then turn yellow even when the soil contains food. Nitrogen deficiency has a different pattern. Older leaves usually lose their deep green color first because nitrogen can move inside the plant. The pepper sends what little it has toward new growth. The lower leaves fade evenly, and the whole plant may look thin or slow. A soil test can help confirm the cause. Guessing with strong fertilizer can burn roots and create a second problem. Look closely at the newest leaves as well. Yellow tissue between green veins often points to a nutrient uptake problem. The plant may have iron or other nutrients in the soil, but an unsuitable pH can keep the roots from using them. Soil pH is a measure of how acidic or alkaline the soil is. A pepper plant needs a balanced root zone, not a harsh swing in either direction. Spots change the diagnosis. Small brown areas, soft patches, or yellow rings may point to leaf disease, sun injury, or pest damage instead of a simple nutrient shortage. Check the underside of each leaf for tiny insects, shed skins, or sticky residue. Also check the stems for dark, soft areas. A clean yellow fade suggests a different cause than scattered damage. The root zone holds the first hard evidence. Push a finger into the soil, or use a clean hand tool to inspect it gently. Healthy roots are firm and light in color. Roots that are dark, mushy, or sour smelling have suffered from too much water or poor drainage. Do not pull a weak plant with force. Broken roots make recovery harder, especially when the weather is hot. A raised bed can hide the same trouble as a garden row. Soil may look loose on top while a hard layer below traps water. A container may have holes, yet a saucer can keep those holes blocked. Clear away standing water. Confirm that excess water can drain, and avoid watering by the calendar alone. Water when the root zone begins to dry, then water deeply enough to reach the roots. A common mistake is treating every yellow leaf with nitrogen. That can make leaves greener for a short time while the real cause remains. If wet roots cannot breathe, extra fertilizer does not repair them. If pH blocks nutrient uptake, more fertilizer can build up salts in the soil. The best treatment matches the evidence. Correct moisture first, then confirm soil needs, then feed with care. When a soil test shows low nitrogen, use a gentle, complete fertilizer made for vegetables and follow the label rate. Work compost into the bed before planting when possible, because compost adds organic matter and supports steady soil life. Do not pile fresh manure against the stem. Too much nitrogen can push soft leaf growth, delay flowers, and leave the plant less ready for a full pepper crop. If the soil test shows a pH problem, change it slowly and according to the test report. Lime can raise pH, while other products may lower it, but the right choice depends on the soil and the measured need. Do not use a home remedy without knowing what it adds. A balanced pH is not created in one afternoon. Roots need time to adjust as the soil changes. Watering has its own rhythm. Give the plant a thorough drink when the upper root zone has begun to dry, then let excess water leave the bed or container. In hot weather, check more often. In cool, cloudy weather, check less often. Mulch can slow moisture loss, but keep it a short distance from the stem. Wet mulch pressed against the stem can hold disease and invite decay. Morning is often the safest time to water because leaves and soil can dry as the day warms. Direct water toward the soil instead of spraying the leaves. Remove badly damaged leaves with clean tools, but do not strip a plant that still has healthy green growth. The plant needs those leaves to make energy for roots, flowers, and developing peppers. Pests can return when a plant is stressed. Look for aphids, mites, and other small feeders. Then check whether damage is new or old. A strong spray of water can knock many soft-bodied pests from the leaves. Insecticidal soap may help when used exactly as the label says. Test a small area first, and avoid spraying during harsh heat or when helpful insects are active. The whole bed matters, not just one pepper. Compare nearby plants. If every pepper shows the same yellowing, suspect shared soil, water, or weather conditions. If one plant suffers while its neighbors stay green, inspect that plant's roots, drainage, and stem. This simple comparison turns a vague worry into a useful diagnostic test. The garden itself becomes your record. Seasonal timing adds another clue. A young plant may pause after transplanting because its roots were disturbed. Cold soil can also slow nutrient uptake, even when the leaves look otherwise healthy. Give the plant steady warmth, gentle water, and time to rebuild roots. Later in the season, older lower leaves may fade naturally as the plant shifts energy toward flowers and fruit. Keep notes after each treatment. Write down when you watered, what the soil felt like, what the leaves looked like, and whether new growth improved. Healthy new leaves are stronger evidence than old leaves that cannot turn green again. If yellowing spreads, the soil stays wet, or the plant wilts while the ground is moist, seek a local extension service or trusted soil test. A pepper plant does not fail in one moment. Its leaves record a chain of small events: a blocked drain, a dry spell, a weak root system, a pH shift, or a missing nutrient. When you learn to interpret that language, you stop treating symptoms at random. You begin applying simple techniques that protect the roots, support soil life, and guide the plant back toward steady growth. The final goal is not just green leaves. It is a stronger plant with enough healthy foliage to power flowers and fill peppers. Check the leaves, feel the soil, inspect the roots, compare nearby plants, and test before adding major amendments. Good diagnosis saves fertilizer, protects the soil, and gives the harvest its best chance. The more closely you listen, the more clearly your garden can answer. The more you understand your garden, the bigger your harvest can become. Subscribe to the Infinite Harvest and keep growing.